So another very important character is Lady Whistledown.
Oh my god, Whistledown.
So
Why?
yeah, Whistledown I think represents the current social media in that era.
Yeah.
So she collects the all the gossips, and then somebody called that it's more like a gossip girl,
Yeah.
homage or something. And what do you think about that? What was that?
She pointed out it was Julie Andrews who narrated, so off the start, really interesting.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason why I kept on watching was just I really wanted to know who Whistledown was. You know, you're like, is it Lady Danbury? Is it the Queen? Then you were like, oh, of course, it's Madame Delacroix.
Yeah.
Right? Makes sense. And then she made it Penelope, and I was...
What was your first guess among the characters?
For some reason, I thought it was the Queen.
Queen.
Yeah.
I thought the Danbury, Miss Lady Danbury.
Danbury,
How
yeah.
was
I think at first I thought it was Eloise, but then she got involved in investigating it.
I love Eloise, by the way.
Me too,
yeah.
Love her.
And because I was like, she's so smart and
Yeah.
like, very observant.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a very modern character.
but then when she started this, I was like, oh, it's not her.
She would have been the best, actually.
I think so.
better
Yeah.
than Penelope. I have no... It upsets me so much as like a writer, I guess, for them to put her, like it would have been perfect if she was Eloise because she's pretending to be trying to find her, but she's actually...
Yeah, kind of.
I like Madame Delacroix. I really just did not like Penelope as a character.
Yeah, I totally agree with the twist was
Yeah.
not enough. It kind of weak because if Penelope was the main, character,
Yeah.
then thought about maybe more stronger,
Right.
positions
Right.
or to reveal her
Yep.
her charms more
Yeah,
strongly,
yep.
right? It's
They
kind of-
didn't build her at all to have the
some
intelligence
blue.
or the maturity to be able to like have that kind of awareness. But Eloise would have been
I know.
perfect.
So
Like
good.
she was just so smart.
Yeah. So in that reason, so that's why the last scene of the last episode, the last Penelope was the zoom in, and then this is the first season, and the second season will be more focusing on her developments or her real characters. Like I thought maybe that's intentionally the producer maybe was hiding Penelope's charms or her power weaker than we expected or sort of, but we have no idea what would be like a season 2 or in real life.
That's a good
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Like, will she be, because like in the books, like she and Colin were like the couple that got married.
Did you read
Oh, they
the
actually
book?
get married.
You sure you can handle? We be faster than Jacob.
Maybe it could be one last question, but very big question for us. That one good thing and one bad thing of Bridgerton for you and you.
You go first because I have to think about it.
Okay, good thing. The casting. I thought everyone did such an amazing job at their character.
Except Duke. What was the second favorite character for you?
Second, Eloise.
Oh,
Yeah, I love Eloise.
Or
yeah.
Lady Danbury. Like, I also really
also
like
Lady Danbury. Yeah,
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they instantly.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to
Stage
see.
presence was just like
Yeah. Oh, Lady Danbury was like
Amazing.
so capturing.
so fierce.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The casting overall, so that I think that I just like Regency eras, and I also think this taken from a romance novel series, because other than Outlander, there hasn't been a huge adaptation, huge like push for romance novels, and of course, romance novels always have this like thing of being for women only.
And trashy.
And
right?
yeah, that's just like a stereotype of them. And I thought Bridgerton really kind of showed like just the amazing content and storylines that can come out of it and when they're adapted. One negative thing.
Dude, I know my negative thing.
I mean,
Okay, hold up.
I think it was the reveal of like Lady Whistledown. Like,
Yes, me too.
Yeah, I just.
Penelope.
Yeah, I mean,
rid of her.
I wish.
And I think like because the voice was Julie Andrews, right? Like the level of like sophistication that you expect from Whistledown as a character, right? And then you get Penelope just this like, meh, 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 you know, you're just like, no, why? Eloise, I could understand. Sophisticated, intelligent, strong-minded, has socially
and
conscious.
well experienced.
Yeah. Delacroix, sure.
Professional.
Oh, man. Shonda Rhimes, I like you, but yeah.
Okay, let's hope the best for the season 2. Okay,
we'll hold
so
off
your
to it.
turn.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
turn.
I think my favorite thing was that they did put in black cast members, right? And it was this alternative history kind of idea to basically the most strongest period of British imperialism.
Yes.
Which is this Victorian era where they were like all over the world. And she was just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to totally mess this up. And I can understand why Korean people are confused about it, but as a minority, right, who wants to see like people of color portrayed with more dignity, right? Because growing up, the only time I could see a cool Asian guy was like I had to watch Korean stuff. I couldn't watch American stuff and find a cool Asian person doing something cool, right? So as a person of color watching this and being like, oh yes, black people can be portrayed as dignified, you know, and really esteemed, like, you know, Lady Danbury and the Queen, the Duke. Great casting in that sense of, you know, for people of color who are trying to like reimagine how they fit into society after all the craziness that's going on, right? You know, you want to see yourself as dignified and be able to like approach bad situations with some kind of class, you know, so I really like that part about it. And then I think it's looking at it from like it's a female producer. Like generally I watch guy stuff, you know, like dudes beating up like James Bond or like Itaewon Class. Like I'm gonna go cuckoo that guy, you know, like he's my one-suit, you know, stuff like that. And like at the end it's like super satisfying because like the good guy always wins, or Kingdom, right? Like he goes and Shigebaru's that guy. But in this one, it was very the opposite. Like the hero goes and she kind of like helps this person live a better life by like being not like beating him up, but just being like, look, you're an idiot. Why don't you want to love things?
Yeah.
You know.
So one bad thing will be another, you know, the same.
Penelope. Out. Huge mistake.
Sorry for Penelope fans. I know there are huge out there. There are huge fans
Why?
out
Where
there.
are you? No.
I mean, I like her. I think she is a character. I think she's like multi-dimensional, like multi-level character.
You think I did not get that. I did not get
Calm
that.
down, bro.
No,
Calm
I
down.
did not get that. It really upset me.
Jenna's
That
gonna like write some rhymes.
I won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop.
Okay, I really appreciate you guys' perspective, valuable idea thoughts. So say goodbye and then 다음에 만나요.